Hey y'all, hey, 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 hey. Okay, so as y'all can see from the title, I'm about to answer a couple of y'all questions who's been watching and probably who've been watching me from like the what is it, for you or whatever it is. What happened to my shoulder and why did I need surgery? So I'm gonna tell y'all. So I already told y'all a couple of times, but I'm gonna just give this a video of its own because I'm still getting like so many questions about it. And I feel like I'm still get questions about it, but at least there will be a video for them to go back on, right? So let's just say I've dislocated my shoulder about 30 to 40 to 50, a lot of times. I'm gonna say a lot of times. I never kept track, but I know it popped out a lot because of basketball. A lot of times I never really told anybody. I just used to pop it back in place, literally, not even knowing if I'm popping it in place like the correct way or if it's going back in the correct position. But when I started playing basketball in middle school. Yeah, I started playing basketball in middle school, and I started in 7th grade. Everything was fine. I didn't have no injuries, no nothing. You know, I think it's just because it was like some little babies I was playing against, and I was skinny, like a stick. I can't even find. Imagine this bottle, right? Skinny. I was skinny. I'm telling y'all, I was skinny as hell. So I didn't have no injuries at that time. 8th grade came, no injuries. I was good. I was fine. I really wasn't even gonna play basketball when I got to high school because I was like, I don't know if I really want to do it. I might just stick to getting the good grades, you know. But my coach was like so determined, like to me and my twin, like, you guys really need to play. You guys really should sign up for basketball. You guys have potential. She was like dead ass pushing us, like giving us that motivation, like, play basketball, don't stop, don't quit, keep going, right? So we like, okay, we excited because she like, oh yeah, we know the coach. I mean, she know the coach, so she can talk to him and just so he can keep his eye on us and stuff. And she was like, y'all not gonna be on the team, so y'all really just gotta try y'all best to get on that team. I'm like, okay. And she was saying like, it's not like the same basketball we just came from. And we like, oh snap. So we get to high school, we try out for the team, and I'm gonna just say, I thought it wasn't that bad when we did the little tryouts. I thought it wasn't that bad, but then that first day came and the end of the day came when we was done with the tryouts, and the coach was like, "All right, I'll see y'all for tryouts tomorrow." And I said, "Tryouts for tomorrow? I thought that was just it." Nah, there was 3 days of tryouts. I was like, dang, I was questioning, like, I don't know if I want to play still. I don't know. But I played still. And the roster went up on the wall, and I made varsity. Made the varsity team as a freshman. I didn't know I could do that. At that time, I did not know I could do that because I'm like, what the freak? I'm like skinny as hell. I got bones. I don't got no meat. What can I do? But I'm not gonna lie, it was the defense that really like. But there is a but to it. The coach's wife actually like put that word in. Like, I told this story so many times, y'all. The coach's wife put the word in to the coach, like, hey, I think they got potential, something like that. And this is what I was told. I never found out until, like, I want to say my junior year. I didn't find out that until, like, my junior year. And I was like, what? Oh, shit. Oh. Or maybe I did find out that year. Shit, I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the like, every single detail, but I do remember being told that. But got on the varsity team. everything was fine. Ninth grade year, right? Everything was fine. Then I found out they was the my coach. He had a travel ball team. So I was like, ooh, that'll get me out the house. And I was in a toxic ass house. I lived in a toxic ass house, a house that I never wanted to be in. I never wanted to be there at all. At times it was good, like it was good at times, and then at times it was just like nah, negative, 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 negative. So I'm like, okay, this is a good chance, but remind y'all, didn't even have money to pay for the spirit pack my ninth grade year. So I'm thinking to myself, like, how the heck am I going to pay for a summer ball league, and I can't even pay for a freaking a summer pack for a travel pack for the regular season. But the coach, I keep saying coaches, the coach was like on point, helping out, supportive, really like lifted us up in those weak moments. And I was just like, dang. And this was the first time I ever had this kind of person in my life, you know, where they could like actually lift me up and stuff, take care of things that I couldn't take care of, or, you know, just take away that burden. So let's say that summer league, the first summer league, I dislocated my shoulder. I told this story in the last video. I don't know which video it was, but I told this story, and I really hate reminiscing about it, because now that I got my shoulder together, it's just like it's bringing back PTSD memories, and I just hate it. I hated dislocating my shoulder. I freaking hate it. It's the worst pain ever, and it just feels like your arm is just about to fall off. Oh my God. But I'm going to just tell it again. So, I want to say we just started Summer Ball League. My first ever Summer Ball League. After ninth grade year, we went into that summer. We had the first Summer Ball League. So, we playing against a team. I want to say it's like the last quarter, and it's a close game. And we playing hard. They playing hard. And dang. All I remember is I tried to get the ball. We tussled for the ball. She threw my skinny ass. I was skinny as hell. Like I said, I was skinny as hell. She threw my ass. She was a little big. So she yanked my shit out of the socket. Yanked my shit. And I just remember screaming, falling to the ground, screaming for my mama. So loud, every single court in that gym could hear. They stopped looking. I'm screaming. That's how bad it hurt. That was the first time I ever dislocated. Then right after that dislocation, it just kept dislocating. I want to say damn near every month of basketball, probably every week in practice, there's at least one dislocation. And eventually, it became so much that I just started popping it back in place. Like, I'm like, the trainers come running over to me. They like, oh my God, do you need help? No, I don't need help. Boom. They like, are you okay? Yes, I'm alright. I'm gonna just get back to playing now. Get back to playing. Everything fine for a cool minute. I was working out and stuff, and, you know, working out my arm and stuff, but none of that ever worked. Like, never. It never worked, which is so crazy, because I really thought I was putting in that work, and I guess it just wasn't the work that I needed, or, you know, I wasn't doing the right work. But sophomore year, a lot of dislocations. That Summer Ball League, a lot of dislocations. Junior year, I want to say junior year, it was less dislocations. I don't even remember if I did a summer ball league in the middle of junior and senior year. I really don't. Why can't I remember that? But we did play a lot. Or I think I played summer ball, because I remember playing at least, No, I think it was only 3 times. Or maybe twice. Dang. Alright. Just know I was playing Summer Ball League. And then senior year, I did not dislocate it because I really wasn't playing hard like I really was doing my freshman, sophomore or junior, because I had a new coach and she was trash as fuck and I just didn't want to play for her. And I just felt like I just lost all hope at that time until I realized like I could have got a scholarship with the coach that coached me freshman, sophomore, junior, and I did. So we had a talk and stuff. He was like, just play, just do the thing. So started doing my thing. Boom, 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 boom. So then I didn't have no dislocation senior year, but going into college, I dislocated it about 5 times when I first got there. These bitches was big. Like I had some meat on my bones this time. No, I didn't. When I first got there, I did not. I'm lying. I wasn't skinny. Like I wasn't skinny, but I was like a little plump. But I wasn't skinny. But I wasn't big either. But them bitches was big as hell. So my shit, I'm a defensive player. No, I just said that so wrong. I'm a defensive player. Well, I was a defensive player that year, and then I turned into a shooter because I had injured my knee. I got into a car accident, so I was slow. But yeah, I dislocated about a couple times, and then I started gaining some weight, and then it like dialed down to like a couple dislocations. And then boom, I ended up not playing basketball no more. I was working out hella though. I was working out a lot, so I think that's what really helped me. And once I got to college, I finally had an athletic trainer who was actually working with my shoulder, working with all my injuries, so they were getting better. They were getting better. Let's say, like most of y'all know, a couple months ago, back in April, May-ish, April, I was like living in a house where I was like, not even kinda, I was homeless. And we didn't have nothing in the house, so like I had to always go out and drag like gallons of water and stuff. I always had to move heavy stuff around. And let's say from the start of 2022 all the way up until now, I stopped working out. No working out on my shoulders, no working out on my legs, no running, no nothing. Everything was canceled out of my life. I was homeless from 2022 until this year, literally. So working out was a no. There was no working out. So all the stability my shoulder had was gone. But I was always like paying attention to what I was doing, making sure I'm not lifting nothing too heavy. Always lifting on this side. I was taking care of it. But then April of this year came, and then I had 2 big old dogs, Reese's, as y'all know who that is. I had Reese's and Oreo, and she was huge. And I didn't have another dog, but he was in the house that I was staying at because they decided to like just leave him there in the house. And I used to like feed him and stuff, give him water, take care of him a little bit. And they were all outside playing in the front yard, running around, because I let them run around in the front yard and stuff. And that little motherfucker, Reese's, and Oreo, the other dog that I had, they all jumped on me because they were so excited, and I had a ball in my hand. They all jumped on me, so I fell. I fell backwards, and when I tried to land, I landed on my arm like this when I fell. And when I went all the way back, it said, peep, peep, peep. Like dead ass, no lie. No lie, it dislocated. So, but it didn't feel like a dislocation. It felt like a major tweak, like a major tweak. But I knew I dislocated it because it started hurting under here. And when I dislocate my shoulder, it hurts under here, like really, really bad. And I was like, dang. And then when I got into the room and stuff, I couldn't even like lift up my arm properly and stuff. And I was like, dang, I didn't have no sling, no nothing. And usually I always have a sling on standby, but I didn't have no sling. So I'm like, okay, we just gonna like keep it to the side, not use it, not do none of that. And then the next day came, and I was like, I woke up feeling better, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess my shoulder back how it used to be, where I can just pop it back in place and just keep on moving. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Did everything that day peacefully with my arm. Nothing happened. But then the next day, I did something stupid. And I don't regret it though. I don't regret it because now I had surgery and I'm doing better in life. So I don't regret it, not one bit. I don't regret it. I don't regret it, not one bit, y'all. So let's just say got into an argument. Not even an argument. I did not get into an argument. I was told something that I didn't like, but it was at a time where I was like already telling myself to stay away from these people because I already see their intentions and stuff. But you know, apologies happen and you forgive, but you don't forget, right? So that's what happened. I forgave, but I didn't forget. So that anger kind of from the past kind of built up inside, and I was like, oh shit, I was so angry at myself because I'm like, damn, why did I let motherfuckers back into my life to do this exact same thing that they did before? So I was raging, and I punched the wall. Me thinking I'm strong as hell, like I got all the meat in the world, like I'm strong, I can just punch walls and make holes in walls and, you know, knock somebody out. Nah, my arm said, boom, recall. That shit bounced off, my arm dislocated. My shoulder dislocated, man. I punched that wall, my shit bounced off that motherfucking wall and dislocated. It said, not today. And not today. Hand hurting, wrist hurting, all of it hurting. And I'm just still mad, still screaming like, oh my fucking God. I did say, oh my fucking God, why the fuck did I do that shit? And in that moment, I just knew like, damn, I done fucked up. At first, I thought I messed up my wrists and my fingers. I did at the time, so I had to put a brace on my finger and my wrist. Or I think it was just my wrist I had to put a brace on. I had to ice it a lot. And then that same day, I went to the hospital because after like a couple hours, it did not get better. It did not get better, not one bit. Every time I reached for something, it just like felt like it was moving. Every time I pushed something, it just felt like it was moving, like trying to like slip out of place and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, nah. Remind y'all, now at this time I had 2 dogs. Oh no, I still had did I? Yeah, I still had the 3 dogs. I'm lying. I still had the 3 dogs because after I realized that I was about to need surgery, I got rid of one of them. Not even got rid of them. Let me not say it like that because that sounds horrible. I rehomed the dog in a proper way. They came and got him, but he was so attached to me, y'all. This dog was so attached to me. I felt so bad, but I knew I had to do it because I'm like, I can't take care of him. I could not control him. He was always had too much energy and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And then he got one of the dogs pregnant, one of my girls pregnant, and I was like, yeah, I just cannot do it. Now I'm about to be taking care of puppies, and then yo hyper ass, and then, yeah. I already fucked up my arm. I was like, yeah, no. And he just kept on jumping on me and everything, and I'm like, yeah, no. Can't do it. So I rehomed him. I had like 3 people come up and try to get him, but they was like, yeah, he was too energetic for them, and he was like, he was barking a lot because he knew he was leaving. He knew he was leaving and he wanted to stay, and he wasn't barking at them, but he was barking at me like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? But the third couple that finally came, it was a guy and a girl, and they came up to him, and he did not bark at them. He didn't bark at me at this time. He was actually chilling. But then, like, once I walked off and stuff, he started whining. This time he didn't bark. So I'm guessing he like, I just need to cool down so that way I can get a home, right? So he cooled down. We sat outside for like 10-20 minutes, and I'm like, okay, so do you guys think y'all want him? Do you guys think he's a good match for your home? Do you guys like him? And they're like, yeah, we have another dog, and I think that would just get along so perfectly. A little training with them, it would do. I was like, oh my God, I want to cry inside because I felt so freaking bad because I knew he wanted to stay and he just couldn't. In the house I was living in, like I told y'all, it was already no water, no none of that, so it was always hard to fend for 3 dogs, and I was already trying to get rid of 2 and just keep Reese's, but it was just hard to find people who wanted big dogs. So they finally took them, and boom, I only had Oreo and Reese's. It was way easier. Girl dogs, female dogs, way easier to train, way easier to control. They actually listen. So yeah, it was easy. And then let's say after I went to the hospital, they told me that I needed to go to my primary care doctor, and they need to check it out and probably send me to the orthopedic. So, like, let's say I went to the hospital April 3rd, right? April 16th is when I went to my primary care, and they instantly told me, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send you urgently to the orthopedic. So I went to see what is it called? It wasn't urgent. I'm going to tell y'all that. It wasn't urgent. I went to go see the orthopedics. Is it orthopedics? Yeah. On April 26th, that's when I saw them. I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting my dates right. April 26th is when I went to go see the orthopedics. And, did I get x-rays? I got x-rays from the hospital. I got that done at the hospital. So they went ahead and took those x-rays. Nope. Let me go back. No. Once I got there, the first doctor, he told me that he's gonna get an MRI done for me. He's gonna have an MRI request done for me. And he told me it was stat, right? He told me it was stat. And tell me why once I called the place, because I had to schedule the appointment for the MRI. Once I called them, they're like, oh, we don't have any openings until, what is it called? June. And I'm like, I can't wait that long. And it was the end of June. I'm like, I cannot wait that long. What are you talking about? He told me that I should be able to get in sooner. And they're like, no, I'm sorry. I had that appointment scheduled for like a week. And I was like, yeah, I can't do it. I tried to hang on. I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. So I called the office like, hey, they scheduled me all the way to the end of June. Can we try to get an earlier date? They're like, oh, your doctor ordered a stat. So make sure when you call them back, you tell them now your doctor said stat. So they should get you in about 3 days. And I was like, oh, that is wonderful. Called them back. I got in there I called them on a Tuesday. I got in there on a Friday. I was like, bet. And got my MRI done, seen the doctor like the next, so I got it done on a Friday. I seen the doctor on a Tuesday. This doctor told me he had to refer me to the another doctor who's specialized in shoulders. So I'm like, okay. This doctor told me, oh yeah, you're gonna need surgery. We're gonna schedule you a surgery date, and your recovery is about 4 to 12 months. I said, damn. But I don't think I'm finna be out that long. I don't think I'm about to be out that long. I don't think so. That's too long for me, so I know I'm about to just work hella hard with this treatment, but not overdo it. I don't want to damage nothing, injure nothing more than it was before. Like, I got the surgery to help it out, not cause more damage. So I seen that doctor. Then, like, I didn't get no surgery date or nothing. I waited about about 2-3 weeks just to get a surgery date. Because after I left that doctor, I'm gonna give y'all the in between. After I left that doctor, he was telling me to just do what I've been doing, and I was having a hard time doing what I was doing. So that's why I went back to him and I was like, hey, what can I do with my arm? I've been in pain. Like, I was in so much pain, y'all. I couldn't do not a dang thing. Not nothing. And this doctor just kept telling me, the doctor that actually did the surgery was telling me this. Just do what you've been doing, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm not about to hear this again. So I went back to the previous doctor and I asked him, like, hey, what can we do with my shoulder until my surgery? I have about 3 months to go to get to my surgery. So I'm like, I need something done because I can't be in pain. I take care of myself. I do everything for myself. I need something done. So he's like, okay, you know what we can do? We can either give you a cream, get you some medicine, or give you a shot. And I'm like, can we just do all of it? That's how much pain I was in. I said, let's do all of it. He said, oh, okay, perfect. So the next day or the next week, I went in and got a shot in my arm, like back here somewhere. He poked it in, and this was to help. It actually is supposed to help with my recovery, and it stabilized my arm. It stabilized my arm a bit. I had some inflammation cream, or I think that was the pills. Or no, it was the cream. I was putting cream on my arm, and I was taking some medicine for my muscles. Or maybe the cream was for the muscles, and the medicine was for the pain. Either way, it was for something. So I was doing that for like a month or something, and then I started stretching it and stuff like that, and the pain was gone. But I was still limited. He said I wouldn't be limited like the doctor first limited me. He said I couldn't do nothing over my head. I couldn't turn around and reach to this side. I couldn't do none of that. And he said I will be able to do those things when I get the shot and do the cream and take the medicine. But I wasn't able to like go over my head or do none of that. I was able to turn and stuff, but like go over my head and stuff like that and push, I was not able to do that. So I didn't do it. I was just using this arm all the time. So yeah, I was good. And then I had my surgery on the 24th. I had my surgery. I want to show y'all the sights. If my shirt is long enough. I might only be able to show y'all this one. But that's one. It looks nasty. This one, I can't show y'all the back one because my shirt won't go over my arm. But there's one. It's one back here. That one. So yeah, they're healing up pretty good. They're closed up. I think these two right here are healed up and closed already, and this one is still open a little bit. And it hurts. This one is the only one that hurts. This one right here is the only one that hurts. These two, solid. Solid, solid, solid. But if I push down, that's what makes it hurt. So I can't do that. So they're doing pretty good. So yeah, that's what happened to my shoulder and why I needed surgery, literally. And what else should I tell y'all? Oh, I go see the doctor next week on the 10th. So I would know when I will be able to do treatment. I will be vlogging all of that. I will be recording, well, if they let me. I'm not too sure. And if they take the stitches out, that day, I will ask them if I could record while they take it out, so y'all can see that part. If y'all want to see it, it will be a video of it if y'all want to see it. So, yeah, that's the gist of the story. I hope y'all continue to watch, continue to follow along with this recovery process, follow along with the journey, because after we recover, guess what? This YouTube channel is going up. But it's still going up. It's still going up. It's still going up. It's still going up. Oh, wait. And my Twitch. I record on my Twitch, and I just be forgetting. I just be focused that I know I'm recording these videos on Twitch to upload them to my YouTube. But it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. But guess what? We going up. We going up. We going up. You heard me. We going up. You heard me. I can't wait. I cannot wait till we go up. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited. I'm about to create the flyers for all my little tournaments that I want to host, and I'm gonna start writing down the rest of my ideas. I have a lot of ideas down, but I want to start creating some more ideas because I know this recovery process is about to fly right past. So I'm gonna continue to create my designs for my clothing brand, continue to create flyers for my YouTube, and continue to write down these ideas for my YouTube. So guess what? We will be coming with hella videos. Yes, and guess what? I'm a most likely be getting the car hopefully next week, or if I don't get it next week, I'm gonna get it the week after that. Or even if I don't get it that week, I'm getting it the week after that. Or if I don't get it that week, I can get it the week after that. It really just depends on when I really feel comfortable. I know it will be October though. I will be getting the car October. No lie. No lie. October is when I'm getting the car. I just want to make sure that I feel comfortable when I get it. And I'll be honest, I feel comfortable going to get it like this week. But I'm like, let me be patient. Let me be patient. Because I feel like I'm too like, let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go get it. So I need to relax myself, calm down, take it at ease, because I'm like so excited for everything that's about to happen. Like blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. That's what's happening. And like entering this new little world, we seeping through this new little world, and it's just like getting me so excited. And I just need to take the time and just relax because I used to be excited and I fumbled so much. We cannot fumble. We will not fumble this time around. We will stay patient, be relaxed, be calm, and take it all in one day at a time. Right? Right. So y'all know what time it is. That is the end of this video, and I hope y'all come back. I hope y'all come back. Alright? See this recovery, see the rest of the videos I upload, story times. You know, I really can't really say much because it's really just going to be a lot of story times because I can't do much either. Can't do much. So it's just going to be a lot of story times, a lot of start the days with me, get ready with me, do autos, change my room around, you know, do something. a little something. I can't game, but we gonna be getting back to gaming hopefully next week. So alright. I hope y'all love this video. Subscribe if you came this far. Subscribe if you right there came this far. Alright? If you are not here on my Twitch right now, if you're not on my Twitch watching this live, just come over to my Twitch. It is KG __, KAYJE __, right? KG __. Watch the videos that I already have up there if you want. But if you want to ever watch my videos live, you can come do that, okay? If you guys want to follow my TikTok is KG __, KAYJE __. I don't know why I should like promote my Instagram. I should, but I don't want to right now, so it's alright. If you go to my TikTok, you'll find it. But if you are here on my YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We at 100 subscribers. Thank all of my freaking subscribers. Thank all of y'all. Thank y'all. I thank y'all. Woo, round of applause for everybody. All them subscribers. I'm finna hit 500 subscribers. Maybe even 1,000. Not even maybe. I will hit 500 plus subscribers by the end of this year. Mark my word, I will. And like I told y'all, this right here, maximize by 100 by the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? All of this right here, gonna maximize. We going up, and we not stopping. So guess what? SKG way, your way. Peace.